was tagged by the lovely Eileen from the channel Colorful Noir, and I recently discovered her and I really enjoy watching her videos. Her videos are very practical, her tips are very practical, and her style is very classic. I'll link her video down below. In this tag video, I'm supposed to name 5 luxury items that are pretty hyped up at the moment that I personally will not buy. Starting from the one that I will most likely not buy the most is the Dior Saddle Bag. Now, I know that since its debut in early 2000, in fact, I think it came out in spring-summer 2000, at that time, I had just graduated from Cégep. It would be just right before going to university. At that time, I was definitely not thinking about luxury, especially since I didn't even know about it at the beginning. And also now that it came back out, it doesn't do anything to me. I also think that it's quite expensive. I know that you can find it pre-loved, and a lot of people have started doing that at the beginning of the year, which was very smart because they were able to get it for a lot lower price. But even then, I just find that the style with the shape being circular on the bottom, I think it's not the most convenient shape to put things in anyway. Coming in at number 2, it's another Dior bag, and don't get me wrong, I absolutely love the book tote, and if I have a need for it and if it was a little bit more practical, I would probably get it because it's one of those cool factor bag, and it's one of those bags where I just completely love based on the style. In the event that money is totally no object and I totally have the space for it and I totally don't care if I carry it once a year or, you know, something like that, then sure, I'll get it. But other than that, I know that in terms of the size of the bag and the actual functionality, it's really not for me. It's quite simplistic. I know it's supposed to be well made, but it's quite simplistic. It is a larger bag. And we all know by now that I'm not a large bag person. I'm not even a medium bag person in general, but at least I can get away with. So for sure, not the Dior book tote, even though I do think that it's lovely. Coming in at number 3 is one of my favorite brand, Fendi. This bag, I'm not sure how hyped up it is now yet, but I know that it's just a matter of time. It's the new Fendi Baguette. They even have the Fendi ad with Sarah Jessica Parker in it.
I need that bag! Oh, this isn't a bag. It's a baguette.
Again, the baguette is also something that they brought back from before because it was a bag that existed before, except that now they've modernized it. The one that I'm very, very attracted to is the full leather embossed lambskin. It's slouchy, it's cool, it has extra straps, which it didn't came with the original baguette. It just has this cool factor. I really just love the embossed Fendi leather, such as the one that I have in the Mon Trésor. The reason why I put that at number 3, which is lower on my list, so I'm less likely to not buy it, but I'm still not gonna buy it because I'm putting it in this list of no buy, is because I think the bag is still quite simple for the price that it is. The medium size, which is probably the most popular size, is at over 3,100 Canadian dollars, which I think is a lot of money. So in terms of a bag that is not quintessential classic, I mean, it is a classic, but I feel like it's just being modernized. It's just a bag that was part of the Fendi repertoire, and it came back, it's modernized, it's totally cool. It's very, very hyped up to me. It is because you know, if you're into Fendi, you would probably know about it. Yeah, I just feel like for that kind of money and just for the shape itself, it's quite simplistic again. I think for that price, I would probably save my money and buy a Chanel bag, if that makes sense. That's just how I think. Obviously, if you want to buy it because you're a total fashionista, or if it's totally your vibe to get it, then I say get it. But yeah, as much as I love it, I don't think I'll get it. Maybe if it goes on sale, then I'll consider it. But at the current retail price, I think it's a little bit steep. Coming in at number 4 is from LV. Again, LV is one of my favorite brands as well. I have a confession to make. I actually did purchase the bum bag. It popped up online. My friend told me about it, so I bought it just in case because I've never actually seen it in person. And when I received it, I wasn't totally disappointed, but I wasn't overwhelmed either. I was just not sure, you know. So I played around with it, you know, I tried it on myself, and in the end I decided it wasn't for me because it's just, I guess the style itself is quite it's quite casual, and I think while I do like casual as well as classic and dressy, I just feel like for a bum bag, it's not necessary to have a luxury one. I have a couple bum bags that are perfectly fine in their nylon material, and they're really cute, and actually they're smaller, so it actually fits better on me. I feel like the LV one is just quite bulky, and the only way I would ever wear it is crossbody, because on the waist or even on the hips it's just quite overwhelming. Of course, I returned it right away, and it's just a style of bag. Even if it's Gucci or other brands that make a decent cool bum bag, I would probably not get a luxury brand one, with the exception of maybe a Chanel one. There's something about Chanel where I feel like almost anything they come out, I will probably consider buying. Of course, it has to be worth it, and it has to be something that I see myself wearing, and it has to be convertible to a classic style. So if there was a bum bag where I can also wear it as a shoulder bag, then I would totally consider. I don't know why, like I just love Chanel very much. Coming in at number 5 is a Gucci item, the Marmont Super Mini. That's actually an item that I've had on my wish list in the past years. As much as I like mini bags, and you guys know that I like mini bags, I feel like all my mini bags are not actually that mini. I mean, they are called minis, but they fit a lot for the size. So I feel like this super mini is just really way too mini. For me, if it was double the width, I would probably have already gotten it. That is it, guys. That's my 5 luxury items, hyped up luxury items that I decided not to buy. I'm so curious as to know what is one of your items that you will for sure not buy, that is currently super hyped up. Let me know down below. I didn't think ahead of time who I wanted to tag, but I'll just choose a few of my favorite ladies that I know are pretty active on YouTube, and I'll just list them down below. So thank you all so much for watching. If you're brand new to my channel, thanks for joining us. I would love to have you back, so please do subscribe and like this video. Thank you all so much again. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you again very soon. Bye.